everybody, my name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and we are back with another DC video, which I haven't done a lot of this month. Getting kind of a strange start to the year. Usually my Tuesday videos are usually almost exclusively DC, but that's because I tend to do single pot videos, and yeah, I get a lot of DC. What can I say? But this one is an older one that I had not done a video on yet. This is the Wonder Woman from the Red Sun Superman storyline. And there's plenty to talk about this one, so we're going to get this guy out of the way so we can dig right into it. So the Red Sun Superman storyline was basically what Marvel would do as far as a what if. And it is a what if Superman's ship was actually intercepted or landed in Soviet Russia. And of course, being is how that would be, you know, deep into the Cold War, having a person like Superman on your side would essentially, you know, the fight between the Cold War was basically capitalism versus communism, and it really wasn't about. It should be idealistic as far as how that went, but it really, what it ended up turning back is to who was the bigger world power, and that's who essentially ended up winning. And in this case, with a person like Superman on your side, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to lose that battle. And so you basically see a world that is being where the ruling factor has the Superman on there, and how that actually influences everybody else, because nobody wants to piss off that great big communist in the sky. And you see how Wonder Woman in this case is actually the liaison from Themyscira. And she is essentially offered up as a peace treaty. And, you know, the intent is that she is going to be the perfect woman for the perfect man. And the whole idea is to join the two, I don't want to say kingdoms, because there's only one kingdom, these nations together. Of course, as Superman grows and learns more, he starts to see that communism isn't necessarily the best way, and there is no absolute best way. And he essentially starts changing his outlook on everything. And by the end of it, he is the Superman that we all know and love. Pretty much, but I'd say about 95% the Superman we know and love. I got the Batman from this line, and the Superman that came out from this line is so old that it's really hard to track down. But I would love to get it, just because then I would have Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. But we're gonna go ahead and take her out and have a look at her. It is a little ironic that I have the Superman and Batman from Superman Red Sun. I love that story, and honestly, if I did have the Superman from that line, it's so old that it would actually look the worst out of the three, considering how much detail they started putting into these. But I would like to get it, but at the same time, I love the story so much that I needed to get every character that they put out in regards to it, which we have the Wonder Woman here, and you can definitely see the difference in her, where her normal costume has like the red, white, and blue firmly in it. Here the white is pretty much replaced with black. The red stayed the same, but the blue has turned to gray here. Yeah, she's still Wonder Woman, and she still questions everything about the the thought process that goes into these systems of government. You can see she's not 100% on board, but she also is a dutiful, has a loyalty to her queen, and follows that, and she follows power. Her fate in the story is not the best. It's actually kind of sad, but at the same time, you know, if there's going to be a story in which Superman is essentially the bad guy almost all the way through it, you know there's going to be some casualties. But otherwise, this is a gorgeous looking pop, and it's one of those where it breaks down and makes Raze get multiple characters, multiple versions of the same character, and it's not one of his favorite things to do. But when it comes to a story like this, or you know, something to do with the history of the design, you know he's gonna go do it. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at it and everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here now. But never forget that life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're gonna be defined.